Okay, so now we will be studying Dalton's postulate. As in last class I told you about matter, I told you about the discovery of an atom, okay, and I told you about the laws of chemical combination. Right, so we had a good discussion on matter in our last lecture, previous lecture. So we discussed about matter, then we discussed about that its discovery. So and then discovery of an atom, you can say discovery of an atom, then scientists involved in its discovery, correct? Okay, then we discussed about laws of chemical combination, laws of chemical combination. Then we discussed among this, from this laws of chemical combination only, we discussed about two laws. Okay, so what? Law of conservation of mass. We discussed about law of conservation of mass. Another one we discussed about law of constant proportion. Law of constant proportion is also called as law of definite proportion. Okay, later on in higher classes we will be studying about law of multiple proportion, law of reciprocal proportion, correct? And then we will be going for Avogadro's law and then Gay-Lussac's law. Those laws are also there. At present in your syllabus, in your 9th standard, you have to study about law of conservation of mass and law of constant proportion. Right? When you will be coming to higher standard, at that time you will be studying about law of multiple proportion. Right? Understood? Okay. So now we will discuss some of the other concepts. What I told you that we will be discussing about John Dalton's postulates. We will be discussing about John Dalton's postulate. Later on, John Dalton also he came to the conclusion. He concluded that an atom is what you can say. An atom is the smallest particle of matter and is indivisible. Okay, so that theory, he says that whether it is an element or a compound, so this matter may be an element, may be compound, may be mixture, anything. Okay, this element, matter may be element, compound or mixture. The smallest particle what we get from element, compound or mixture, that is indivisible, and that will be called as an atom. Okay, so he gave some of the postulates. So his postulates we need to understand. Okay, these postulates will be including all this law of conservation of mass and law of constant proportion. Right? Okay. So what he said first that all matter is made of very tiny particles or smallest particles. So he said that all matter is made up of tiny particles. Tiny means smallest particles called atoms. Right? So he gave the definition that all matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. Okay. Now second what he said that atoms are, second postulate, so he said that these particles, these tiny particles which are given name as atoms are indivisible particles. Indivisible particles. Means what? Means it cannot be further divided. Which cannot be further divided. So atoms are indivisible particles which cannot be created nor be destroyed. Even in the chemical reaction, in a chemical reaction, it cannot be destroyed. Even if the chemical combination is taking place, reaction is taking place, it cannot be destroyed further. It cannot be destroyed. Okay, it cannot be divided, it cannot be created more and more. That is smallest particle will be there. Okay, right. Then third point, what he said that whatever elements of different masses are there, so these atoms of different elements, okay, will be identical. Okay. So suppose one atom is there, element of, or you can say atom of an element, all will be identical? Yes, all will be having same mass. So what he said that the atoms of different elements atoms of different elements are of different masses, and also chemical properties. So atoms of different elements will be having different mass and different chemical property. Okay, it will be having different mass and different chemical property. Same mass will not be there for oxygen and for hydrogen. Same mass is not there. You are knowing that the mass of hydrogen is 1 and the mass of oxygen is 16. So mass is different. So its atom shape also will be different. Atom mass will be different. Its chemical properties also will be different. Okay, right. Now fourth one, what he said that when atoms of different elements combine, okay, when atoms of different elements combine, so they combine in whole number ratio. Atoms of different elements combine in small whole number ratio to form compounds. Understood now? So atoms of different elements combine in a small whole number ratio to form compounds. Right? A small whole number ratio. There will be a small whole number ratio, not in bigger form, a small whole number ratio to form compounds. Okay? Right. Then fifth one, so what you can say, the law of conservation of mass, as I told you that in Dalton's atomic theory, law of conservation of mass is there. So which one will be there? So atoms are indivisible particles which cannot be created nor be destroyed in a chemical reaction. Or you can say atoms of different elements are of different masses and chemical properties. So this second postulate is telling about law of conservation of mass. Okay. So now fifth one, it is just the definition of law of constant proportion. Law of constant proportion. Okay. So what it is there? It says that the relative number. Okay. The relative number and types of atoms. The relative number and types of atoms present. The relative number. Okay, here we will write the relative number. So fifth one is what? The relative number and types of atoms present in a compound is constant. Okay. the relative number and types of atoms present in a compound is constant. So the same law of constant proportion is there. Okay. So this was the postulate of John Dalton's. So John Dalton, he concluded that an atom is the smallest particle of matter and is indivisible. And then he gave his theory in this form of postulates, which we have to remember, no doubt. Okay, in examination also question may come, write down the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory. So what it is called? It is called Dalton's atomic theory. Atomic theory. So Dalton's atomic theory will be coming that, write down the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory. So in that we have to write about that all these postulates, all matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms, right, as we have already discussed. Then atoms are indivisible particles which cannot be created nor be destroyed in a chemical reaction, which is the resemblance of law of conservation of mass. And the third one, atoms of different elements are of different masses and chemical properties. Different mass and chemical property. Fourth one, atoms of different elements combine in a small whole number ratio. In a small whole number ratio to form compounds. You have seen that we have written H2O, then CO2, NH3, ammonia. So all these are in whole number. We are not writing any fraction here. Okay, H 0.50 or C 0.502 or O 1.9. Like this we are not writing. We are writing simply whole number. So always whole number only is used to represent number of elements. So 2 number of hydrogen, 1 number of oxygen. Here 1 atom of, or you can say 1 element of carbon and 2 atom, or you can say 2 number of oxygen. Similarly 1 number of nitrogen and 3 number of hydrogen. So these elements combine in a small whole number ratio. So these are whole number ratio. Okay. What you can say here, hydrogen and oxygen, what is the ratio? So 2:1. Okay, in H2O. Similarly, in CO2, what it is? Carbon is 1 and oxygen is 2. Okay. Similarly, in NH3 ammonia, nitrogen is 1 and hydrogen is 3. Right? Okay. And then fifth one, the relative number and types of atoms present in a compound is constant. So which is the resemblance of law of constant proportion. Understood? Okay, so we will stop here only today. Today our target was to discuss about Dalton's atomic theory, and in next class further in this chapter we will start. Okay, we will go for discussion further in this one.